Hello everyone and welcome to a new Dead by Daylight video. So, it's been a while since my last video. I'm still trying to find a way to create a good Dead by Daylight content because I prefer to go for expressing my feelings and my opinions about the topics around and about the game. And when I started taking a topic every time when I record on OBS, like I have a lot of discarded videos. Like I realized that these are too long, especially with me not using a camera for now because of personal reasons. Like I don't feel like doing it for now. Um, like I feel that it can be boring. Like I don't want to push this content live. But for this case, I wanted to make a difference. I want to make something different. Sorry, because I think that I have an input that I can give to this topic. I see some people who are with a low mood about what they shared about the content creator program yesterday, and I want to give the input of someone who worked in the video game industry as a PR and worked with PRs and worked in an exclusive program, like let's call it in this way. So, what happened yesterday? Basically, BHVR announced this new content creator program, and many people are not happy because of the high requirements. And so, what I want to do here, I want to explain why there are these high requirements. I want to explain why the content creator community, many content creators at least, feel like these requirements are too high. Like there is a main topic that basically makes these requirements really, really high. And trying to motivate the really good content creators who don't match the numbers at the moment, but I think have really high opportunities. Like, if not being immediately part of the content creator program, of being part of it in the future, you know? Because, I want to explain how a PR usually works, and I think that the DBD PR team is actually, and community team is actually smart and knows about this stuff. So I want to share a bit of my input on the topic. Then you're open to share your opinions and everything. But I repeat, in this video, I'm not speaking as a genius live. I'm speaking as someone who worked in the industry and sharing my experience in the industry and explaining some things about this work process. So, main thing, why are the requirements so high? I think that we have to read the whole page, this new website to apply as a content creator, and they want to develop this network of content creators who can bring value to Dead by Daylight. Take attention, I use the word bring value because few words, bring value, because in marketing language, bringing value is the core of everything. So, what are they going to give to the content creators who are part of this program? And pay attention to this. Free content, get early access to upcoming releases, exclusive in-game items, and more before anyone else. Community rewards, enjoy in-game giveaways, drops, and special rewards to share with your community. Exclusive opportunities, and I think that this is the big deal in this, attend events, collaborate on official campaigns, and connect with the development team. Make your voice heard. Help shape the game by sharing feedback directly with the people behind Dead by Daylight. Then there are 4 pillars that they want from these creators, we provide exclusive benefits, direct support, and exciting opportunities to grow your content alongside the game. In return, simply use your unique voice to help engage our community. Professionalism and support. As part of the program, you receive clear guidelines, exclusive access to our team, and a space to share your ideas. In turn, we'll count on you to engage positively with the program and share your honest feedback. We hold each of our partners to high standard in return for ongoing support, opportunities, and for collaboration, the chance to be part of something bigger than just content creation. Community for everyone, this basically is a point about inclusivity, and they wanted to have different voices from different communities. So, what are the criteria before we analyze everything? And this is the hot topic of everything. Have 10k plus followers on at least one of the applicable platforms. So this means that it has to be or. So, or Twitch, or YouTube, or TikTok, or Instagram, or Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter, I don't care. So, there were some people who say that, they could make it, if you have 5k on YouTube and 5k on Twitch, maybe you could have a chance to take part in this. Streamers, streamed by daylight for at least 20 hours per month. I think that for many of us, this is not a problem. Because, if you do it, as a main thing, usually go live, at least 3-4 days during the week for 4 hours. Otherwise, it's gonna be, 2 hours in at least 20 days of the month, I think it can be a thing. So, also, these are guidelines. This is something that I want to really stress when we speak in PR language. Video creators create a 2 long form, 8 minutes plus, or 8 short form, at least 3 minutes long, that by daylight videos per month. So, I think that for many of the creators, I saw people with some medical conditions that make some of these things actually more complex. But I repeat, these are guidelines. There are people behind the PR team. There is not a machine who says, okay, you don't do this, you are out. If you have value, and this was in the last point, and I'm gonna come back to it, all of these things are not a mandatory thing. They recognize that if, for example, you cannot do it for health reasons, it's fine. If you bring value and the positivity and what they are looking for this program, it's not a problem. So why are these requirements so high? And basically because this is a default Whisperer program. It's not the Twitch shared program. This is the default Whisperer program. It's a good thing, in my opinion. This is an improvement if you look at this from the new Folk Whisperer program. Because in this way, you can apply to it, then cross your fingers, and they can see your content and value your content based on this. So from this point of view, it's amazing. Also because you have this is a thing that I want to speak loud about, exclusive opportunities, attending events and collaborating on official campaigns and connect with the development team. This means basically that they are gonna pay your travel, or at least this is what I'm getting, to take part to the events and other stuff. This is a money investment. This being exclusive is kind of normal. And I say it as someone who, even if I have the numbers from Twitter, I'm not really positive about my application. I try my shot because I think that in as SKSAs in Expedition 33, better losing a rock than never having a rock. So better having my shot than never trying it. And yeah, if you look at these things, we cannot negate that these are kinda fair as requirements, because what they are giving to you is a lot. And I think that these things should be spoken about, because I was part of the Sony MVP program for Italy, and I took part to big events like Milan Games Week, preview event of games like Horizon, God of War, and basically they supported me at going there in every possible imaginable way. So if you consider this it's a lot what they're giving to you. It's not just a cosmetic in game. And now we go to the hot topic of why many content creators are upset or disappointed from this program. Because they chose to make if all of this is perfect in my opinion, or how it should work, the Twitch shared topic I think is not really well managed. What's my point about this? before like sharing these, like they promised for so long that getting the t-shirts would be easier. Instead, like with this new program, like people who even got the Twitch shirts already, like me or other content creators of value, like are not going to have their Twitch shirts in starting from the chapter after September, like of course for original survivors. And like this is kind of disheartening for people who actually waited for for that moment, like I got the Twitch shirts, like feeling okay, now I don't have the numbers, I'm not going to have this opportunity anymore. As a content creator, like I share the feelings of them, but also as a PR, like my idea is like I will change only this point from the new program. And like I don't say it for personal interest and stuff. I say it because like one of the things that I learned while I was writing my final thesis for university when I graduated in communication studies, like I made my final project wall completely dedicated to game communication. And when I worked as a PR, like, and also when I supported Sony with the MVP program, like one of the things that I learned during my experience is like the importance of nano and micro influencers. Who are the nano and micro influencers? Basically, not the big influencers. Like they are really important for some reasons. Like one of the things is like this is not against any creator at all, okay? But for many viewers after will see like a nano micro influencer, like the communication looks more how can I say it without offending people, but like more authentic. Like this doesn't mean that the big content creators are not authentic, but like it's a bit the feeling of like someone like you just takes the cam and start playing a game. Like you don't have big incomes, like your voice is new, and like you are doing this as a passion. Okay, so they kind of feel like that passion in that way. Like of course, big content creators like matter too. Like I don't want to diminish anyone. Also because big content creators are people who before were micro and non-influencer, and this is also another tip that I'm giving to behavior, because like I remember that the big content creators came from somewhere. So like what I'm saying here is not something that I'm saying by myself, but like what I collected while I was writing my final thesis by interviewing people who were reading online outlets and consuming content creator content. So like this is why like micro and non-influencer are really important. Like they are a different kind of voice that connects with the people in a different way. Then like on the other side, like the big content creator is kind of the authority. Okay, so it's the big voice, and the big voice that got to that point because like people recognize the value of that person. Of course, like okay, I was able to explain the difference well. Okay. So these two kind of content creation are important, and I think that behavior knows. Like they are, like if I know it and I'm like I'm out of the PR job, unfortunately, since I came out for different personal reasons that I don't want to speak about here. Like I'm pretty sure that people who have the experience of like behavior know this stuff really, really well. Like they did their studies and everything. And how can you help like micro non-influencer in this? I think that the Twitch shirt is a perfect way of doing it. Like you give them a cosmetic that basically they are gonna wear happily while they are streaming, and this makes more people connect with their content. This helps people growing up with their content, and then these micro non-influencer of today are going to be an important resource for you tomorrow. And like I repeated, I'm pretty sure behavior knows all of this. Like I'm not like the one who got illuminated and got the real truth of how the gaming industry, but not only the gaming industry, like this works for every kind of content. Uh, doesn't know. Like people who work in this like know all these things really well. And, like I want to share this because like I want to reassure a lot of good content creators. Like I'm not gonna make names because I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but like because I don't know how you're going to take my words. But I mean this in the most motivating way. Like keep doing what you're doing. Many of you worked to the giveaways of Orela content that they release. Many of you were involved in other campaigns like Into the Rainbow and other important events. You were supported in when you set up charity events or big events that grouped up many members of the community. Like all of these things matter for them. And even if you don't have the numbers at the moment, like they know who you are. So don't feel demotivated at this. Keep investing on this. Another thing that I want to say is and I repeat, I say it as someone who, even if I have the number from Twitter, I don't think that I'm gonna make the cut. I'm always so unsure about myself. But I'm that kind of person who, if something cool happens, I'm happy to celebrate a good surprise. If something not cool, if something cool doesn't happen, I kept my feet on the ground, and keep doing what I did till now. So keep doing what you are doing. You are not doing this to be in the program. The program is an important opportunity. It's something cool that we want to do, but you have big communities, and for big communities I mean also if you have only 10 viewers, these 10 viewers are choosing to spend their time every time you go live to watch you playing the game, speaking, and listening to you, supporting you. You are doing it for them, and you're doing it for the value that you're bringing to them. I repeat, the word value is super important when we speak of content creation, marketing, and all of this stuff. The value that you bring is important. So if you don't have the number at the moment, if you have the number but almost the numbers, but if you're okay, 10K is too high, but you have really important communities, especially if you already worked with them, in events like Into the Rainbow or giveaways for Orela. What you're doing is seen, is appreciated, and most importantly, you're doing it for yourself and your community. It's an important shot. I'm not gonna deny this. Otherwise, I wouldn't try my shot as well. But I really want to remember to all of you that what you did until now was the fruit of your efforts. And no one is gonna keep that away from you. So keep working on what you believe in, and if you don't feel keep working on that by direct content, don't do it. But it has to be your choice, and it has to be something that resonates with you, not with the content creator program. Okay, it has to be a choice that is based on what you want to do. For example, I consider often the idea of looking for a job once that I can start HRT. At the moment I cannot, but I also have to look at a safe future. But this doesn't mean that I want to give up with the content creation. Even if I have a job, I want to keep dedicating the time that I have to keep pushing for values that were valid when I started, and I recognize are important and valid till now, and are going to matter if I make the cut or not. I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna keep working on stuff like the November Trans Week awareness. I hope to be able to make something for June. I have a lot of stuff going at the moment. I have to take care of my mental health as well. But I have many projects for sure, the trans inclusive projects are gonna still be a thing. So this is all of what I wanted to say. The content creator program has these requirements for a reason, but the Twitch shirt stuff, in my opinion, should be done differently, allowing to micro and non-influencers to keep growing up, and while growing up, like showing their value in a more enthusiastic way, because like they feel rewarded in this way, like we all feel rewarded in this way. Like I think it's important for content creators to have this feeling while doing something. Like I repeat, like the feeling of having something removed from you, like the opportunity of having the future Twitchers. I understand why this bring some low moods in the community. Like I think that this thing, like at the end, is just a cosmetic. Like I think that if you want to do something exclusive for the content creator program, do it as the Folk Whisperer, like a particular charm that only the people of the creator program have. Like I think that if you do something like that, many people will not be upset in a certain way. Like reducing it to particular charm, I think would be ideal. This is all. Like I hope that I could help as I could with this, like explaining the point of view of both sides, giving the tips and suggestions to both sides. You're gonna say, Jane, but who are you to do this? I repeat, like I know that my role is not the biggest here, but like I wanted to share my input as someone who worked on all this stuff and took part to ambassador programs like the PlayStation VP program, that I think that actually it's still an experience that I take close to my heart and like helped me a lot when I worked and now as content creator. So I hope that my input here is taken in a propositive way and good feedback for everyone. Love you. I see you really, really soon.